Welcome to Cryptid Files. I'm your host, Paige Carter. In the dense, tangled jungles of Papua New Guinea, long shadows twist and writhe under a canopy of ancient trees. Here, the night symphony is a chorus of rustling foliage and mysterious animal cries, a fragment of our world that remains largely untouched by human hands. In these depths, where modern civilization dares not encroach, exists an enigma of prehistoric proportions, a creature of the night said to have haunted these parts for centuries. This is the realm of the Ropen, a creature that defies time, a living paradox that challenges our understanding of the natural world. Descriptions from eyewitnesses cast the Ropen as a creature straight out of the Mesozoic era, a seeming pterosaur, alive and thriving in the 21st century. From villagers to intrepid explorers, accounts of encounters with this winged entity strike a chord of eerie similarity. One such encounter was recounted by an American explorer, Gideon Coro. During an expedition in the late 1990s, Coro and 6 companions were traversing a mountainous landscape when they stumbled upon a sight that would forever sear itself into their memories. Above a shimmering lake nestled in the heart of the jungle, they witnessed a creature of enormous size taking flight. Its wings, they claimed, spanned a shocking 7 meters, and its tail was long, tapering off to a spade-like end. The sight of this creature, silhouetted against the setting sun, was enough to send a shiver down the spine of even the most hardened adventurer. Elsewhere, on a separate occasion, a fisherman reported a chilling encounter on the open sea. Working under the veil of night, his attention was snatched away from his nets by a sudden, unexplained glow. He described it as a light, almost bioluminescent, dipping and diving over the water at a distance. As he watched, the light ascended, revealing a massive creature beneath. Its form, visible only in the dim, pulsating glow, was unmistakably that of the Ropen. These accounts, though separated by geography and circumstance, share a common thread. Each eyewitness describes a creature of immense size, with a wingspan rivaling that of our largest birds of prey, and a tail as long as the body itself. Each account speaks of a nocturnal entity, one that glows with an unexplained light, haunting the skies of Papua New Guinea. The Ropen, as it is locally known, is more than a mere cryptid. For those who claim to have seen it, the creature is a living, breathing anachronism, a testament to the secrets that our world still holds. In the face of such compelling accounts, one cannot help but be drawn into the enigma of the Ropen, a mystery that seems to hark back to the age of dinosaurs. The roots of the Ropen legend are deeply intertwined with the rich tapestry of Papua New Guinea's cultural heritage. The name Ropen, translated from the local dialect, means demon flyer, a moniker that captures the awe and fear associated with this elusive creature. The legend of the Ropen is handed down through generations, told and retold in hushed whispers around village fires, ingrained in the collective consciousness of the local populace. The first recorded account of a creature matching the description of the Ropen emerges from the annals of World War II. American soldiers stationed in the Pacific Theater reported sightings of an enormous, bird-like creature with a wingspan that dwarfed any known bird of the time. These accounts, largely dismissed as the product of wartime nerves or local superstition, were the first ripples in what would become a wave of subsequent sightings. Post-war, with the proliferation of explorers and anthropologists venturing into the previously inaccessible terrains of Papua New Guinea, reports of Ropen sightings began to increase. These eyewitness accounts came from diverse sources, from missionaries bringing religion to the native tribes, to scientists studying the rich biodiversity of the region. Over time, these accounts painted a picture of a creature that seemed out of place in the modern world, a relic from a bygone era. The Ropen, according to these accounts, was primarily a nocturnal creature. It was said to glow with an otherworldly light, illuminating the dense jungles and open seas alike. This luminescence, described as a soft, pulsating glow, added an ethereal quality to the already enigmatic creature. One aspect that sets the Ropen apart from other cryptids is the consistency across eyewitness accounts. Despite the diversity of backgrounds and the vast geographical spread of these sightings, the descriptions of the Ropen remain strikingly similar. This consistency has fueled speculation and intrigue, propelling the Ropen from local folklore to a subject of global interest. The legend of the Ropen has continued to evolve, fueled by the steady stream of eyewitness accounts and the enduring enigma that surrounds this creature. Despite the passage of time and the advent of technology, the Ropen remains shrouded in mystery, a testament to the unexplored corners of our world and the secrets they still hold. The Ropen, a living wonder, continues to capture the imagination, inviting us to question our understanding of the world and the creatures that inhabit it. In the village of Opai, a local fisherman recounts an encounter with the Ropen that still sends shivers down his spine. He describes the creature as larger than any bird I've ever seen, with a wingspan that blocked out the moon and a tail longer than 2 canoes. The creature swooped down from the sky, its body glowing with an eerie light, illuminating the sea around him. The fisherman remembers feeling a palpable sense of awe and dread, a chilling testimony to the creature's otherworldly presence. In another account from a remote mountainous region, a group of miners share a similar tale. They describe the Ropen as a colossal bird with a wingspan of at least 20 feet, swooping down from the sky, emitting a soft, pulsating glow. The creature, they say, had a long beak filled with sharp teeth, something not typically associated with birds. The miners talk of the Ropen with a sense of reverence, stating that even the bravest among them would run for cover when the creature took flight. Perhaps most intriguing is an account from a retired schoolteacher who spent several years teaching in a remote village. She speaks of the Ropen as a part of the community's life, a creature that lit up the night sky and was considered a harbinger of good fortune. The creature, she claims, would often be seen flying over the village at night, its glow providing a comforting light in the pitch darkness of the jungle. Regional variations of the Ropen legend exist across Papua New Guinea. Some tribes speak of the Ropen as a spiritual entity, a guardian of the skies. Others describe it as a terrifying predator, a creature to be feared and respected. Despite these variations, the core elements of the legend remain the same: an enormous, glowing, bird-like creature that commands the night sky. Eyewitness accounts and local legends paint a vivid picture of the Ropen, a creature that seems to belong more in the realm of prehistoric times than in the modern world. This living legend continues to inspire awe and fear in equal measure, a testament to the enduring power of folklore and the mysteries that lurk in the unexplored corners of our world. Whether the Ropen is a relic from the past, a misunderstood species, or a figment of collective imagination, its tale continues to captivate, challenging our perception of the known and the unknown. Delving into the realm of physical evidence and investigations, the Ropen's existence is yet to be conclusively affirmed or refuted. Photos claimed to be of the creature often show a glowing object, sometimes with a discernible form, but these images are far from definitive, as they are usually of poor quality or taken at night. Footprints, while intriguing, have also failed to provide conclusive evidence. The alleged prints of the Ropen have been described as having a unique 3-toed structure, reminiscent of certain prehistoric creatures. However, the lack of a comprehensive database of animal footprints in the region makes it challenging to definitively identify these impressions. Among the purported physical evidence, there are also recordings of eerie, unexplained sounds that locals attribute to the Ropen. These harsh, screeching cries, often heard at night, have been captured on tape by those brave enough to venture into the creature's alleged territory after dusk. Yet these recordings remain inconclusive, as sound analysis has not been able to match the cries to any known animal. The most intriguing claim is that of the alleged remains of a Ropen found in a remote mountain cave. The skeletal structure, including a beaked skull, reportedly bore striking similarities to that of pterosaurs. However, due to the remote location and a lack of preservation, this find quickly deteriorated, leaving only photographs and anecdotal accounts. Various researchers, investigators, and cryptozoologists have ventured into the dense jungles and high mountains of Papua New Guinea in pursuit of the Ropen. One such figure is American cryptozoologist Jonathan Whitcomb, who has conducted multiple expeditions to the region. Whitcomb collected numerous eyewitness accounts and even claims to have seen the creature himself, describing it as a large, glowing entity flying across the night sky. However, despite his extensive research, he has yet to provide definitive proof of the Ropen's existence. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the quest to unravel the mystery of the Ropen continues. Every fragment of information, every eyewitness account, every alleged sighting fuels the intrigue, pushing the boundaries of our understanding of the world. The Ropen, whether a living pterosaur, a yet-to-be-discovered species, or an embodiment of local folklore, continues to be a tantalizing enigma. Prowling the skies of Papua New Guinea, it dares us to question, to explore, and to believe in the impossible. While the enigma of the Ropen presents a captivating mystery, it's essential to consider the counterpoints. Skeptics and scientists offer alternative explanations for the alleged sightings, ranging from misidentifications to outright hoaxes. Firstly, the possibility of hoaxes cannot be discounted. The human mind is a powerful tool, capable of creating elaborate stories and constructing realities. In some cases, the desire for fame, attention, or even the thrill of weaving an enthralling tale can motivate individuals to fabricate hoaxes. These may not only include false sightings, but also manipulated photographs, or even the creation of fake footprints. Misidentification is another plausible explanation. Papua New Guinea is home to a wide array of bird species, including large, nocturnal birds whose flight patterns and size could potentially be misconstrued as a pterosaur-like creature. The island's dense forests and rugged mountainous terrain, combined with the dim light of dusk or dawn, can cast deceptive shadows and create a fertile ground for misinterpretation. Moreover, some scientists argue that the persistence of the Ropen myth may be due to a phenomenon known as cultural tracking. This refers to the process by which cultural narratives and mythical creatures evolve in tandem with real-world biodiversity. Hence, the Ropen may be a cultural echo of real prehistoric creatures, perpetuated through oral tradition and folklore. Additionally, the scientific community stresses that pterosaurs, as far as current paleontological evidence suggests, became extinct around 66 million years ago. The likelihood of a species surviving undetected for such a staggering amount of time, especially a creature as large as the Ropen is reported to be, is considered highly improbable. However, science also acknowledges that our understanding of the world and its biodiversity is continually evolving. New species are discovered every year, and history has shown that creatures thought to be extinct have been found alive. The coelacanth, a prehistoric fish believed extinct for 65 million years, was rediscovered in 1938, proving that nature can indeed hold on to its secrets for millennia. In conclusion, while skeptics and scientists offer rational explanations for the Ropen sightings, these perspectives do not entirely dismiss the possibility of an unknown creature lurking in the skies of Papua New Guinea. The enigma remains open, a testament to the enduring mysteries of our world and the limits of our understanding. The Ropen, whether a living pterosaur, an elaborate hoax, or a case of misidentification, remains an intriguing piece of the greater puzzle that is our natural world. Governments and media have also had their share of encounters with the Ropen narrative. The official responses to these accounts have been diverse, ranging from silent dismissals to more active forms of investigation. Classified files and documents hint at serious, albeit clandestine, interest in these sightings. On the other hand, media coverage has often leaned toward sensationalism, feeding the public's appetite for the extraordinary and the unexplained. In the late 1970s, the Papua New Guinea government reportedly commissioned a series of investigations into the Ropen phenomenon. Classified documents from this era, now declassified, show a mix of curiosity and skepticism, but also profound intrigue. Some accounts tell of government-sponsored teams venturing into the dense forests of the island, hoping to catch a glimpse of the elusive creature. While these investigations yielded no solid proof of the Ropen, they did add a layer of official intrigue to the narrative. On the other side of the globe, in the United States, several Freedom of Information Act requests have been filed over the years, seeking to uncover any hidden government knowledge about the Ropen. While these efforts have mostly returned non-committal responses, they have occasionally unearthed intriguing tidbits, further fueling the mystery surrounding the creature. Meanwhile, the media's engagement with the Ropen legend has been varied. Some outlets have chosen to sensationalize the story, using it as fodder for clickbait headlines and dramatic documentaries. Others have taken a more measured approach, exploring the cultural and scientific implications of the sightings without necessarily endorsing the existence of a living pterosaur. Documentary filmmakers have been particularly drawn to the Ropen story. Various documentaries, both mainstream and fringe, have taken viewers on exhilarating journeys through the jungles of Papua New Guinea in search of the elusive creature. These films typically balance eyewitness accounts with scientific skepticism, leaving viewers to draw their own conclusions. In the end, the responses of authorities and the media reflect the broader societal fascination with the unknown. The Ropen, with its evocative blend of prehistoric echoes and modern-day mystery, continues to captivate and confound. Whether it is a living relic from the age of dinosaurs, a product of cultural folklore, or a yet-to-be-identified species, the Ropen remains a subject of enduring intrigue and speculation. The Ropen's mystique doesn't stand alone. Across the globe, there are countless tales of creatures that defy conventional scientific understanding, often bearing striking similarities to the Ropen. These cryptids, as they are known, range from the Loch Ness Monster of Scotland to the Yeti of the Himalayas to the Mothman of West Virginia, and all elicit a similar sense of intrigue and disbelief. An interesting comparison can be drawn with the thunderbird of Native American mythology. This enormous bird, said to generate thunder with the flapping of its wings, bears a striking resemblance to the Ropen. Both are described as large, winged creatures, and both are deeply rooted in indigenous lore. This parallel raises the question of whether these myths could be based on shared ancestral memories of real creatures that once roamed the earth. Similarly, in the African Congo, there exist stories of the Kongamato, a large pterosaur-like creature. The Kongamato, much like the Ropen, is described as a nocturnal creature with a long, pointed beak and a wingspan that defies belief. This commonality strengthens the case for the existence of a creature that might have inspired both legends. Going further back in time, ancient civilizations had their own versions of the Ropen. The Greeks, for instance, told tales of the harpy, a large bird with the face of a woman. The Chinese spoke of the peng, a gigantic bird-like creature that could transform into a whale. Even the Bible mentions fiery flying serpents, which some interpret as a reference to ancient sightings of pterosaur-like creatures. What is remarkable is the persistence of these stories, their similarities, and their ubiquity across cultures and time. They suggest a common thread, a shared experience of something extraordinary. The Ropen, in this light, can be seen as part of a global tapestry of cryptid lore, a tapestry that hints at a world filled with mysteries yet to be explained. It's also worth noting that cryptid sightings usually increase in areas undergoing rapid environmental change. Some believe this is because these creatures, if they exist, are being driven out of their natural habitats. Others suggest that the changes themselves might be causing people to perceive ordinary animals as extraordinary. Whatever the case, the Ropen sightings, like those of other cryptids, serve as reminders of the mysteries that lie at the edges of our understanding, waiting to be unveiled. In the age of technology, the hunt for the elusive Ropen has been reshaped, offering new tools and platforms for capturing potential evidence. A slew of recent sightings, viral videos, and anecdotal accounts have poured from Papua New Guinea, creating a digital buzz around the supposed presence of this living pterosaur. One prominent incident involved a group of American explorers who, in 2004, embarked on an expedition to the jungles of Papua New Guinea. They returned with a video that appeared to capture a large, luminous creature flying at night. The video quickly went viral, sparking heated debates among cryptozoologists, skeptics, and enthusiasts. Many claimed it was the most compelling evidence yet of the Ropen's existence, while others argued that it could have been manipulated or misinterpreted. Trail cameras, typically used in wildlife studies, have also played a role in the modern search for the Ropen. These motion-triggered cameras, capable of capturing images in complete darkness, have accumulated a number of intriguing photographs. Some depict unidentifiable creatures with large wingspans and long tails, bearing a striking resemblance to descriptions of the Ropen. Drone technology, too, has emerged as a valuable tool in this pursuit. With their ability to access remote and unexplored areas, drones provide an unprecedented vantage point for capturing potential evidence. In 2016, footage taken by a drone flying over the dense forests of Papua New Guinea showed a large, bird-like creature soaring above the treetops. The video, shared on various online platforms, added further fuel to the fire of Ropen speculation. In this digital age, eyewitness accounts are no longer limited to verbal or written testimonies. Now, they are supplemented by photos, videos, and even GPS coordinates, creating a more detailed and interactive narrative. Yet, with the advancements in technology, also comes the potential for hoaxes or misinterpretations. It remains a challenge to sift through the noise and discern authentic evidence from mere illusions. Yet the pursuit endures, and the advent of technology has only amplified the sense of mystery surrounding the Ropen. Whether these digital breadcrumbs lead to the discovery of a living pterosaur or simply add to the enigma, they underscore our shared fascination with the unknown. As technology continues to evolve, so too will the methods of hunting cryptids, and the Ropen will undoubtedly continue to captivate those on a quest for the unexplained. Indeed, the fascination with cryptids, such as the Ropen, is a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. Mystery, it seems, is a potent magnet for the human psyche, drawing us inexorably towards the shadows of our understanding. But why? What is it about these elusive creatures that captivates us so? The allure of cryptids lies at the intersection of fear, hope, and curiosity. They represent our deepest fears, embodying the terror of the unknown, the unexplored, the untamed. They are the personification of nature's wild and unpredictable aspects, the embodiment of our primal fear of predators. The Ropen, with its nocturnal habits and formidable size, encapsulates this fear perfectly. Its tales, whether true or not, serve as a reminder of our place in the natural order, a humbling testament to the power and majesty of the world we inhabit. Yet, these creatures also symbolize hope. The possibility of their existence challenges the boundaries of our understanding, suggesting that the world is not as fully mapped and categorized as we might think. They represent the potential for discovery, the thrill of the chase, the promise of knowledge yet to be uncovered. The Ropen, in its elusive flight through the Papua New Guinean night, is a symbol of these uncharted territories of knowledge. Its existence tantalizes us with the prospect of scientific breakthroughs and shatters our complacency about the known world. Furthermore, cryptids tap into our fundamental curiosity. They invite us to question, to wonder, to speculate. They urge us to look beyond the familiar, to entertain the extraordinary. The Ropen, with its anachronistic resemblance to prehistoric pterosaurs, sparks questions about evolution, extinction, and the mysteries of the natural world. Its story beckons us into the realm of the fantastic, where imagination and inquiry intertwine. And finally, cryptids serve a powerful symbolic function. They are archetypes of the other, the alien, the outsider. They embody our fascination with the different, the exotic, the strange. The Ropen, with its unique appearance and behaviors, is a potent symbol of this otherness. Its tales underscore our fascination with difference, our eagerness to encounter and understand the unfamiliar. In sum, our fascination with cryptids like the Ropen is rooted in our deepest fears, hopes, and curiosities. These creatures are mirrors in which we see reflected our own desires to understand, to explore, and to conquer the unknown. They are also reminders of the mysteries that still lurk in the shadows of our world, waiting to be found. As we continue to search for the Ropen, we are, in a sense, searching for ourselves. The legend of the Ropen, then, is not just a story about a creature. It is a metaphor for the human condition. We, too, are explorers, navigating the vast expanse of our own existence, seeking answers to life's biggest questions. Like the Ropen, we dwell in the twilight, in the spaces between what is known and what remains a mystery. We are drawn to the unexplained, to the possibility that there is more out there than what we can perceive with our senses. The story of the Ropen is a testament to the enduring power of belief and how it can shape our perception of the world. It is a reminder that evidence is not always the cornerstone upon which we build our understanding of the universe. Sometimes it is faith, hope, or the sheer thrill of the unknown that guides us. Indeed, the line between belief and evidence is a blurry one. The numerous eyewitness accounts of the Ropen are a testament to this. These accounts, while lacking in scientific proof, carry with them a sense of conviction, a certainty born of personal experience. They challenge our reliance on empirical evidence, urging us to consider the validity of subjective experience. And while the existence of the Ropen may never be confirmed, its legend persists. It continues to captivate us, to stir our imagination and fuel our curiosity. This persistence is a testament to our enduring fascination with the unknown, with the mysteries that defy explanation. In the end, the legend of the Ropen reveals more about us than it does about the creature itself. It reflects our yearning for discovery, our drive to probe the uncharted territories of knowledge. It embodies our quest for understanding, our ambition to uncover the secrets of the natural world. The Ropen, in its elusive flight, is a reflection of our own journey through life. Each sighting, each account, each tale is a step in our collective exploration of the world. And whether or not the Ropen exists, its legend endures, a beacon in the darkness, guiding our endless pursuit of the unknown. So, as we delve into realms of possibility and strive to fathom the depths of our world and beyond, let us remember the Ropen. Let it serve as a symbol of our innate curiosity, our quest for knowledge, and our fascination with life's enduring mysteries. For in seeking the Ropen, we do not merely search for a creature of legend. We seek a part of ourselves, a reflection of our own wonder and desire for understanding in the face of the unknown. And perhaps, in that pursuit, we might uncover truths about ourselves that are just as profound as any prehistoric creature flying under the moonlit sky of Papua New Guinea. Thanks for listening. This has been Cryptid Files. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.